Our next guest is a talented young actor starring in a new motion picture entitled The Good Girl. It's in theaters now. Here's Jake Gyllenhaal, everyone. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
How are things going for you?
Very well.
Refresh our memory. Tell me and everybody else a little bit about yourself. Where you're from? How'd you get into show business? That kind of stuff.
Well, my parents are in the industry, so I kind of got into it.
What do they do?
My mom's a writer, my dad's a director.
That's a pretty good combination.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and they got together and did a little producing, and here you are.
There you go.
So, are you sick of that joke?
No, it's the first time I've heard of that.
I see, okay. And tell me about early acting experiences. You started when you were younger?
Younger, yeah, when I was a tot.
Really? How old?
My first movie I did was called City Slickers with Billy Crystal.
Oh my gosh, and you were you were a tot?
I was a tot, yeah, I was definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pre-braces, pre-puberty, everything.
Well, that's a pretty good place to begin. That movie was a huge success, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. And basically it was me and the cow. So I had a good time on set.
What other, along the way, what other big stars have you worked with?
Let's see, well, Billy Crystal was the first one, and then I worked with a talented actor, Chris Cooper, and Laura Dern in the movie October Sky, that I was here.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, sure, yeah. How is it you know Paul Newman? What is that relationship?
Oh, Paul is, I've heard him being called my celebrity godfather.
Really?
In a way, but it's not true. No, he's just a friend of my mother's and my family, yeah. And he actually taught me how to drive, Paul. He also taught me how to cook a steak, too. But,
wow.
Yeah. He took me to the racetrack when I was, I guess 16 when I was getting my license. And we get in the car, you know how Paul has his glasses dangling from his ear.
Right.
Gets in the car, puts on a helmet, straps me in. I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and he says, "All right, here we go." And he drives straight into, well, not into, but towards a wall at about 60, 70, 80, 90 miles an hour.
Right.
And hits the brakes about 20 feet before the wall and spins out. He turns to me at the end, and he says, "You don't ever do that."
It's a valuable lesson. It's better than driver's ed, for God's sakes. You must have been scared silly.
I was scared silly, but I think you feel comfortable in Paul Newman's hands. You know,
do you? Now, are you going to college? You're done with college? Is that what happened there?
College dropout.
Really?
Yep. Successfully. I did 2 years at Columbia College.
And why did you leave? What was the problem there? Was there a problem?
I decided to major in something, and I had the opportunity to major in acting, so I decided to go to do that, make movies.
Now do you feel that you'll go back and finish up? Do you feel it's important to finish up?
No, I'm dropped out. I'm done.
I think you're sending the wrong message to the youth of America.
Yeah. Stay in school. I dropped out.
And what kind of a student were you? Were you a good student or not?
I was actually a really good student, except for the last class I took there, which may have been really the reason why I left, dinosaurs. I failed dinosaurs.
Now, how can you? That's ridiculous.
I know.
You failed dinosaurs.
Well, I thought, yeah, because there was actually the poster of Jurassic Park for the class, and so I thought, oh, this is easy. I'm so bad at science, you know. I'll get in this class and I'll learn about dinosaurs. I already know about dinosaurs, and little did I know it was the hardest class I would ever take, ever. Every bone, every piece of like reptilian skin that you had to memorize. You spent hours at like the Natural History Museum. I fell asleep in the Natural History Museum for like days. Like days. I was just like asleep.
I wouldn't have guessed that this would be a difficult class, dinosaurs.
It's impossible. Actually, half the class dropped out after the midterm. I stayed in asleep.
Did you like living in New York City?
I did. It was hard at first, I think. The first time I got here, I was taking the subway downtown, and there was a guy standing sort of suspiciously close to my backside. And I sort of skirted away, and I was in line to get a token at the subway stop, and he kind of got a little closer, and I took my wallet out to get, to pay for the Metro card, and I turn around and I feel my pocket again, and I feel like my wallet's gone. And I turn to the guy and I say, "You took my wallet. But, like, you just took my wallet." He was like, I didn't take your wallet. I'm like, you are standing suspiciously close to me. You just took my wallet. And he was like, no, I didn't take your wallet. I'm like, you just took my wallet. And he says, it's in your left hand.
Shrewd. Yeah, very shrewd. What's the matter with you? What are you paying attention to your own hand?
Well, then I just walked around the backside of him and stole his wallet and left.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. When your friends, when your buddies see you in films, and you're in 2 films currently, The Good Girl, and what is the other film?
Moonlight Mile.
And when they see these films, what has been the reaction as you've worked your way through films and stuff? When your friends go to the movies and they see you on the screen, are you still just the Jake, or does it alter their perception of you?
They have absolutely no idea what illusion means, I think. My friend Chris, actually, the other day, saw a movie that I was in, and my character dies at the end. And I was supposed to meet my friends after they saw the film.
Right.
And he turns to my friend David after my character dies, and he says, I don't think he's gonna meet us.
How dumb can you get, for God's sakes?
Then afterwards, I came outside and I said, whew, that was hard. Yeah.
Now, this movie is in theaters now,
Yes.
and then the other one opens September 27th. Is that
Yes.
right? And it's called Moonlight Mile.
Moonlight Mile
Yeah.
with Dustin Hoffman, Susan Sarandon.
Well, good. I'm glad you're busy. I'm sorry about that college thing.
Yeah, well, I'm out of there, man.
Yeah, of course you are. Nice to see you again.